A structure can look absolutely flawless on the outside, while quietly hiding fractures that bring it down the second it bears real weight. For decades, technical hiring has operated almost entirely on two pillars to test a candidate's strength: the resume screen and the time-boxed interview. This creates a persistent trap for engineering leaders. You hire someone whose credentials look phenomenal, only to watch them struggle the moment they face the messy, complex realities of your actual codebase. We check off the degree, the years of experience, and the smooth communication skills. But checking these boxes often generates a false positive: someone who passes the test but fails the job. Interviews and resumes aren't inherently bad tools. We still need them. The problem is that they only give you a fraction of the data you need to make a solid decision. Standard hiring methods are highly effective at measuring a candidate's presentation skills, but they leave you completely blind to how that person actually executes complex engineering tasks. When hiring based on incomplete data, the damage doesn't show up on day one. It compounds downstream, creating risks that threaten your business core. Visible upfront hiring costs, like recruiter time and onboarding, are relatively low, but the true expense hits months later. This huge spike represents hidden costs: technical debt, maintenance cycles, and severe delays. Collateral damage follows as bad hires drain senior engineers and drag down productivity. Avoiding these cascading failures requires a shift. You have to upgrade your filter, moving past measuring theoretical knowledge and starting to predict practical, real-world engineering judgment. Let's break down the traditional evaluation frame, starting with the first hurdle, the resume screen. This matrix tracks candidate evaluation. The first row shows resumes verify baseline data: school, certifications, and past tools. But look at the risk column. A bullet point tells you nothing about how that developer solves actual problems when servers go down or requirements change. When past credentials act as your primary filter, you miss out on evaluating a candidate's current adaptability and their real-time engineering judgment. That brings us to the second pillar of the status quo: the traditional, limited timeframe interview. Returning to our matrix, the interview row shows it efficiently gauges communication and cultural fit. However, face-to-face interviews introduce intense subjective bias. They over-reward charisma, allowing candidates to pass theoretical whiteboard exercises by memorizing algorithms without knowing how to write maintainable code. Sitting in a conference room for an hour is an artificial environment. It cannot accurately test how an engineer will collaborate with cross-functional teams day after day. And a time-boxed discussion simply fails to measure how well they can adapt a system to evolving long-term business requirements. Interviews are necessary, but trusting them as your final filter creates a high probability of hiring a great talker who struggles to actually ship scalable systems. To fix this, organizations need a systemic shift away from the traditional funnel toward what is known as a multi-dimensional assessment model. The final matrix row shows this model evaluates continuous learning, high-quality coding, and system design simultaneously. The trade-off is friction. This requires HR and engineering teams to align on unified standards and adopt technology-driven workflows. Acknowledge the reality: running structured, practical validations takes more upfront effort than simply skimming a PDF. But that upfront rigor is exactly what ensures the new hire integrates seamlessly with your existing team and delivers reliable technical execution from day one. The friction of changing your recruitment workflow is a small price to pay to eliminate the massive, long-term financial drag of a bad hire. Platforms like Expert on Hire use a specific 7-step pipeline to modernize this process. As this flowchart shows, a smarter hiring framework always anchors the search to a specific business requirement first. From there, the standard resume review is paired immediately with objective technical validation. This filters out the candidates who look great on paper but lack practical skills, long before an interview. Next, AI-assisted talent matching evaluates those verified capabilities and aligns them directly with your exact project needs. Then comes a structured assessment. This evaluates practical problem-solving under real-world conditions, bypassing the trivia of whiteboard tests entirely. The final nodes show the result: a verified technical expert, vetted against specific requirements and positioned for successful project delivery. This intelligent pipeline doesn't replace human judgment. It reinforces it, giving managers comprehensive, objective data to review before an offer is ever made. For time-poor founders, adopting AI matching and technical validation is an absolute necessity to protect your startup runway from the slow burn of technical debt. For engineering managers, demanding structured assessments puts an end to the influx of candidates who ace coding puzzles but end up draining your team's resources with high maintenance costs. And for HR professionals, integrating verified expert evaluations standardizes your workflow. It removes subjective bias and ensures a smooth hiring process with zero noise. Modern software development requires building resilient engineering teams capable of long-term business growth. This requires shifting focus from simply filling seats toward ensuring every hire can sustain the technical demands of the roadmap. Great technical hiring begins the moment your organization looks beyond the interview and chooses to optimize for real-world execution rather than conference room presentation.